how to get it up. I gave you the stick so you can get it up tall like me.
Is it filming?
Yes, it is. Is it on me?
Mm-hmm.
Hi guys. I was about to make an intro video and then our neighbor stopped by and saw us filming it, and she gave us a bunch of free okra and tomatoes and squash and zucchini. So that's country life. And we want to shout out our neighbor that we've never met before, Marcia, because she was sweet to our family and because she just made me figure out that I love raw okra, and I did not know that. Anyways, before we get into the video, if you haven't done so already, I want you to subscribe to the channel. Hit the word subscribe down below this video, right about here probably. Push the little notification bell, the little bell-shaped icon, push that, and that'll notify you automatically of any videos we update like today. Like the video, hit the thumbs up button, comment down below your thoughts on this video and on the channel in general and on any ideas you have for future videos, and we're going to get into the video now. One more thing I almost forgot. The purpose of mentioning these delicious okras and tomatoes and free vegetables that we got is that Marcia said that she actually sells produce in the town, Lindsay, in a little shop off of Main Street, I believe. So if you guys live in Lindsay and you like produce, and there's nowhere to buy it here because the Walmart here is weird and does not sell produce even though it's a super center, go figure. This okra is literally delicious. Like, I'm sitting here eating it raw and it's delicious. So shout out to Marcia and her produce stand for giving us free vegetables. So we're returning the favor. Thank you, Marcia. Love you. And then if she does text you, it'll be a good surprise for you. But if she doesn't, you won't be sad about it or anything. You won't care. And you already have given your number to other pretty girls that you liked, and one of them or 3 of them or 10 of them will text you, and then some of them you'll like more than other ones, and the one that you like the most is the one you get to know the most, and you just hang out with her, get to know her better, see if she's the kind of person you would want to marry, not just the kind of person that looks like you would want to marry her. That's all you'll know at first, is you'll see her and you'll know that she looks like somebody you want to marry. But she might be your perfect type physically. She might have the right hair color and the right kind of hair you like and the right skin color or eye color you like. And she might.
My 2 favorite colors are like blonde and dirty blonde.
Blonde and dirty blonde. So she might be a dirty blonde or a blonde and have the eye color you like best and be the color you want and be the height you want. But you might find out that she's not a good person, and that's what matters most. So you want to make sure that you're not just. Once you get to know her, you want to make sure you're not just going to keep wanting to get to know her more once you find out she's not right for you just because she's pretty, because that's a recipe for disaster. Daddy's done that. Daddy's done that. But so yeah, don't do that. Daddy's done that. But so yeah, don't do that.
Thank you, Daddy, for letting me be in your video, because I just like being in YouTube videos. And I have a question. You know how I'm supposed to have, like, I have a question how to, like, get all the money and stuff I need to take care of me, my children, and my wife when I get children and wife. Mm-hmm. So what do I do?
What do you do about what?
What do I do, how to get them, and...
How to get what, bud?
Why?
How to get a wife?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like how to get a wife?
Yeah.
You mean like how to meet her? How to get her to like you? What?
Yeah.
How to meet her?
How to get the money, you know.
How to get the money too? You know how you see Daddy flip mobile homes and land and things like that and sell it for cash or sell it for payments, so that he has money every month with the payments, or a lot of money when he sells it for the cash?
Yeah.
That's how you get the money for a wife, buddy. It doesn't have to be that. It can be buying and selling anything that you like. Daddy likes doing land, but you could buy and sell healthy drinks or healthy food, or you could buy a toy company if you like toys and sell toys, or dinosaurs or superheroes or whatever you like. But you'll like different stuff by the time you're grown.
Like drone things.
Yeah, if you like drone things, you can start a drone business and make and sell drones. That's how you would get the money for it.
Humans can drive it.
Yeah, and then when you do that, if you do it with something that you like and you make money at it, then run your business. That's how you would have the money for a wife and kids.
Or
A what?
a mountain or like a house, or what should I buy? That you think would be better?
Whichever is the right size for the family size you want. You want a lot of kids, or just you want no kids, or one kid, or like 2 kids, or what? You want a lot of kids? Well, then you would want a big house, a lot of house.
Yeah. So, what do I do when I meet her? Okay.
Like if you run into the girl you think you would like, to want to see if you can marry her. What's that dog's name?
Michael, actually. He didn't have a name, so we named him.
That's my son's stray dog friend, Michael. It terrorizes me when my son is not here, because he thinks that I like him just because my son likes him.
No.
He's wrong. So you said, okay, what'd you ask?
What do I do when I meet her because I'm going to be shy?
When you meet the girl that you think you might want to marry, what do you do if you're shy?
Yeah.
Okay, let me hold your hand because there's a car. Let's see. If you're shy. Well, if you're shy, first of all, by the time you're old enough to be worried about a wife,
I kind of probably will.
you won't be shy because daddy will be done with his job and you'll be ready.
Yeah.
But if you were shy the first couple of times that you meet a girl that you think is pretty, you will be scared and you will be shy. What you can do is that when you're old enough that you know that when you're old enough that you start liking girls when you see them and you start getting crushes, and you're old enough that you could get married if you wanted to, and if you know you're shy at first, you can write some little notes, like a little piece of paper, just write like Calvin on it and write your cell phone number, or like if you don't have any of that stuff yet, and it'll be different by the time you're old enough, but something like if you had a Facebook or an Instagram or something, you can just write your name and your phone number and your Instagram or Facebook name or something on a piece of paper. Slow down, buddy. I'm too old for walking that fast. You can just write your name and phone number and like maybe a little smiley face or a heart or something on a piece of paper. And you can just...
me going like...
Well, that would be hard to do. And then you just write it before you ever leave the house. And if you see a girl that you think is pretty and you're shy, you just walk up to her, and the paper will say something like your name and phone number, and you can write on there like, I don't know you, but I want to, and a smiley face or something, and you can just hand it to her and say, this is for you. And then smile at her. If you're feeling too shy, now that you've done that, you can just say bye and walk away. But if you feel braver now that you gave it to her, you can shake her hand and say, hi, my name's Calvin. I saw you, I thought you were pretty. I wanted to give you my number. You can contact me later if you want to. And just tell her, you don't have a lot of time to talk. You're busy, but you just want to ask her a few questions, and you can just ask her things like what kind of guys does she usually like, or what does she like to do for fun? What's she do when she's not busy working or school? And just talk about things that would make her feel feelings, good feelings, like asking her what she likes to do, things like that. And then you can leave when you're too shy, or when you really just need to leave. You can leave, and she might not ever text you. You might never see that girl again, and you should assume you're never going to see her again. Not like, oh, I'm not good enough, she's not going to text me.
Maybe be ready or something like that.
But like, yeah, be prepared that she'll never text you, and it won't matter to you. And then if she does text you, it'll be a good surprise for you. But if she doesn't, you won't be sad about it or anything. You won't care, and you already have given your number to other pretty girls that you liked, and one of them, or 3 of them, or 10 of them will text you, and then some of them you'll like more than other ones. And the one that you like the most is the one you get to know the most, and you just hang out with her, get to know her better, see if she's the kind of person you would want to marry, not just the kind of person that looks like you would want to marry her. That's all you'll know at first, is you'll see her and you'll know that she looks like somebody you want to marry. But she might be your perfect type physically. She might have the right hair color and the right kind of hair you like, and the right skin color or eye color you like. And she might...
My 2 favorite colors are like blonde and dirty blonde.
Blonde and dirty blonde? So So she might be a dirty blonde or a blonde and have the eye color you like best and be the color you want and be the height you want, but you might find out that she's not a good person, and that's what matters most. So you want to make sure that you're not just, once you get to know her, you want to make sure you're not just going to keep wanting to get to know her more once you find out she's not right for you just because she's pretty, because that's a recipe for disaster. Daddy's done that. Daddy's done that. But so yeah, don't do that. Just because there's lots of girls, buddy. There's lots of girls. What are you trying to do? Get my camera?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. There's lots of girls that look similar.
Can I hold it?
No, you can't hold the camera. There's lots of girls that look similar. So if you think that you found a perfect looking girl, but she's not right for you, like how she acts or her emotions or anything, don't hang on to her just because she looks pretty, because you'll find hundreds of other girls throughout your life that look just like your perfect type, just like she does. There's people around the world that look just like almost clones. Like there's other guys that are the same height as me, the same color as me, same eye color as me, that look similar enough to me that you would be tricked for a second and think it was me. It's the same thing with girls. So if you find a girl that looks like your perfect type, but then you find out she's not your perfect type with her personality or her religion or her attitude or anything like that, just keep moving. Just go find another girl that looks just like that or better. And if you find out that she's right for you, good. And if you find out she's not, keep looking. But don't settle for one that's not right for you and try to force it, because that's not a good idea. But yeah, that's all you gotta do to meet her is just write a note before you even ever see the girl or meet the girl, to be ready. Always be ready. Always be ready. And then just when you see a girl and you don't have a lot of time to think of something to say, you'll have that note on you. You can just hand it to her, give it to her, say, hey, this is for you, and you can walk away, or you can talk to her, whatever you feel comfortable with, and then you get to know her. And then when she, like I said, don't care if she never texts you, but if she texts you and she says like, hey, this is, what's her name in your imagination?
Zoe, I guess.
Zoe? Okay. Is there a Zoe that you know at school or something, or is that just made up?
No.
You gonna tell me something?
No, there's no one.
No secret Zoe girlfriend?
No.
Okay.
I thought it was from a TV show.
Okay, well, Zoe. Okay, so Zoe texts you and says, hey, this is Zoe. And you get all excited. And you think, wow, Zoe's actually texting me. And you just say, hey, this is Calvin. What's up? Then she'll just tell you like, oh, I'm at work, or I'm at the park, or I'm at the mall. What are you up to? And just say something like, so I guess you're wanting to hang out? And then she'll probably say no or yes. There's not really many answers to that. And she'll probably say yes if she texted you. She'll probably say, yes, I want to hang out, but when are you busy or something? And you can just tell her, I don't know what your schedule would be, but you just say, I'm going to say Friday. Yeah, you can look at your schedule, and if you're free Friday and Tuesday, you can say, well, I'm free Friday or Tuesday. Which one are you free? And then she'll pick whichever day works for her. And then she'll say, well, what do you want to do though? And just say, what do you like to do? Go to my business that has the drones. Okay, so say, I'm going to go to my business and play with my drones that I like to fly on my free time. You can actually go inside. You want to go inside your drone? Okay, I'm going to go fly drones, and you can come with me while I'm piloting, and you can just enjoy the ride. And she'll either say, yeah, that sounds awesome, or she'll say, that's not my kind of thing. She says, yeah, that sounds awesome, then do it. You got a date. If she says, no, I don't want to do that, say, all right, keep in touch. Okay. Now listen. Don't start fishing around for what she wants to do, because a girl will tell you to pick what to do. Then when you pick something, she'll say, I don't want to do that. And you say, okay, what do you want to do? She'll say, I don't know. Then you say, okay, how about this? And she'll say, no, I want to do that. And she'll do that 50 times. Don't play games like that. Just tell her what you're going to do, and if she's invited to go with you if she wants to. And if she says, no, I don't want to do that, just say, okay, keep in touch. And then she'll either change her mind and go with you to do what you wanted to do, and she'll have fun or not. Or she'll say, okay, I'll keep in touch, and then she'll never text you again, or she'll text you next time and say, I better do what Calvin wants to do, because he's serious, because he didn't text me after that. You understand? Yeah. So that's all you got to do. And there's other things you can do, but that's the easiest if you're nervous. But you won't be nervous by then, buddy, because I'm gonna have you. Yeah, you won't, because I'm gonna have you ready. I'm gonna have you walking up to girls before you're even ready to get married, just to practice. You won't even know what fear of it looks like by then. I'll have you do it. I'll have you do it at Frontier City in Whitewater Bay, at the mall. Whenever we go to a toy store, I'll say, go up to that little pretty girl that's 8 years old that you looked at over there with the dirty blonde hair that looks like a Zoe.
The person that actually got the name from the TV show, she has purple hair, and she's from some dinosaur show.
Oh yeah?
The dinosaur.
Country life. That's where we get our hamburger meat right here. We just walk down the street and we just hunt it. We just run it down like a tiger, like a wolf.
I think that's what we had for yesterday
Oh,
dinner,
oh.
right?
Yeah, we did have. Not from there. That's our neighbor's cows, but we did have beef. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You got anything else you want to talk about, homeboy? Since you wanted to
You
make the video.
Go down below, comment what you want us to do, and subscribe, hit the bell, and we'll see you next time.
You are so gangster. I love having a son. I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story real quick. He just told you peace, but I'm gonna tell you something real quick. I didn't want anything but daughters. I wanted an army of daughters. He knows it.
Yeah.
I'm honest with my children all the time. I was upset when I found out that my fourth child was actually a boy, because I got used to it being, oh, it's a girl, oh, it's a girl, oh, it's a girl, over and over and over, that I thought I just had the gene to make mostly girls and I was going to be lucky and get only girls like I wanted. Then when I found out I had a boy, I was mad. I was upset. He knows that. But I told him why I was upset, and so he's actually happy now, because I told him I was upset because I like girls. I get along with girls. I don't get along with guys. I don't like guys. I don't play well with guys.
Well, except your friends sometimes.
Except my one friend, my one old school, far back, personal life friend, James.
Yeah, James.
And then my one business friend, Scotty, are the only two guys I get along with. But other than that, I can get along with guys or girls if I want to, but I don't want to. I don't like guys.
Hey guys,
So,
look at this side down here. It's like a river.
I want you to look at this creek down here. I don't know if I can let them see that with my phone falling, man. Let's see. Can y'all see that?
I don't know if we can, but we'll try. I guess we'll try.
I don't know if you can see that or not, but hopefully. Anyways, so get over here, buddy. There's a car coming.
Okay.
So I did not want a son, and I was very upset when I found out that he was going to be a boy, because I don't get along well with boys. I get along well with girls, and I like girls, and I wanted a bunch of daughters. And every time I got daughters like I wanted, there's some kind of fruit growing on this tree, Calvin.
What?
There's some kind of fruit growing on this tree. Look.
Oh.
I don't know what it is. I've never seen one like that. Huh.
I want to see if I'm able to do it.
It doesn't mean that it's edible. Don't eat it.
Look at that. That's a big one.
So when I found out I was having a boy, YouTube, I wasn't really feeling that. I was like, it's gonna be a little testosterone contest. I already know how to deal with women's pheromones and all their, that time of the month that they start acting funny. I know how to deal with all that already from their mama. Their mama's got as much estrogen and women times and cycles as 15 women. I'm not even joking. So 3 daughters was nothing for me, because it wasn't even like dealing with 1/10 of their mother. So a boy, I knew how to deal with boys, but I didn't want to deal with a boy, especially a boy that came from me and her, because with how emotional and moody she is as a woman, and then how testosterone and touchy and combative I am with other males for a man, I figured he was gonna come out trying to be like super alpha, trying to run my family. He might still do it when he's a teenager, and I might have to teach him something. Boy, but no, me and him, we're like
Can I tell you
I don't want to say best friends, because I don't really like that term with a son or a daughter, because I will discipline them when they're acting wrong. But we're almost like best friends, as much as a father and son can be, and the father still do what he needs to do to correct his son. He just makes me very proud. I love having a son more than I'm not gonna say more than anything, because I love having each and every one of my daughters, Brianna, Neilani, Isabel, and I love having my son. But it's completely different having a son than any daughters. It's not better. It's not better. Each one of my daughters is better in a different way than each other. and in a different way than him, and he's better than each of them in a different way that they can be, because they're all individual people. But having a son is just entirely different, and there's nothing like it, and I would never trade it. I love it. I love teaching him the things that I know about being a male that my daughters don't need me to teach them about being a male, because they're not males. I teach them about what to look for in a husband about males, but I don't have to teach them how to be a husband like I get to do with my son, or how to be a father, or how to be a man. My son, I get to do that with, and he's very good at it. Look at him. He's gonna be a man like no other. He's gonna be the master man of the world. He's gonna be like a not ungodly version of Alexander the Great. He can take over this whole world, but in a benevolent dictator kind of way, not malevolent. You understand? We don't do malevolent dictatorships in the Duncan family. We do benevolent dictatorships in the Duncan family.
Hey,
but it is a dictatorship. Make no mistake about it.
So guys,
you can tell the judge I said that in family court. Wife. Dictatorship over here. Not sorry. Not sorry. It's in the Bible, baby.
So guys, comment down below. We might do like a drive-in tonight. Probably.
Y'all want to see us do a drive-in movie tonight?
If we do, the only way we can is if we have your support, which is giving us likes, subscribe, hit the notification, hit the bell.
See, this is what I'm talking about. You can't get this kind of joy on your own, seeing a little person just mimic what they see you do and say on their own like that. Y'all, hey man, get you a son, but pick who you do it with very carefully in this country, because I'm going through the family court, and dang, it's feminist as I don't even know how to explain to you what. Your wife can be literal Satan incarnate, and you can have all the evidence you want, and you will still probably lose, because that's just how this crooked system is set up. So, yeah, have children, but figure out a way to do it where you don't lose, no matter what. I have ways to do that now that I did not know my first go around, but I don't really want to talk about it on a YouTube video right now, because I don't feel like getting my channel pulled down for being smart and intelligent and against the system, like how I roll. So I don't know, maybe I got a new Instagram page for the YouTube subscribers that bother me about getting in contact with me. Find me on Instagram, Sherrick Official, and maybe we'll talk about it in private on there if you want, if you're a man and you need to know that.
So that will wrap it up for today, and we will see you on our next video.
You heard the man. If he says it's over, cut.
And when you hear our name, you salute.
And when you hear my name, you salute.